They killed. Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he's thief? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility. Hey, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. For the years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Made from his astounding, but I can see the shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles are making it official. I'm capturing every crack of surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me, and let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom be busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look. See the eyes. It's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times soon. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Vince taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. riding through Evanston with Mark Quad. Telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Priscilla, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Hardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I pray what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jackie. For time war, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand it. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. Bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Messed up, no. Bad news, it's to beat your home, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, be whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole part. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them nigga ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. You ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps. Them niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they create that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole start. Yeah, know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in you. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping,
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. You BK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he give them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know this is an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt, anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Buddha.
Look, I ain't the hardness. I'm a good soldier. Yeah. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold ya. This shit is not for the weak. I already told ya. They taught us to yak a rob. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers. Yeah. When Babylon fall, the meat gon' inherit the earth. I never turn pussy. You gotta bury me first. I get the word from Cap. I'ma just go, yes sir. Please don't play with your life, or you'll get seriously hurt. Over my brothers. We doing numbers. You like to talk a lot, but you'll get humbled. Hey, fuck all my enemies. Yeah, cause they make a tumble. You gotta be disciplined. Can't do what you want to. Outside is a jungle. And I got the heart of a lion. I just did Hebrew Academy, tried through the fire in the heart of a crisis. Everybody wanna talk tough, but only a dummy would try us. They told me life about war, so I ain't gonna never stop fighting. I know that they fools, but I cannot pity them. Niggas is taking them lies too serious. All black everything know it, but fearing them feds is watching. I gotta stay diligent. I gotta stay militant. Yeah, I know that I'm killing them. I ain't the hardness. I'm a good soldier. My niggas is killers. I ain't gon' hold ya. This shit is not for the weak. I already told ya. They taught us to yak around. Watch how you approach us. Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers.
Yeah.
Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers.
Yeah.
Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers.
Yeah.
Blood of my brothers. This for the blood of my brothers.
Yeah.
Front line. That's double time. I ain't throwing no flags. They let their colors fly. I'm UPK certified. Follow the chain of command. We don't want cowards in here. Them niggas can stay where they at. Fuck what they saying is cap. These devils is hunting our steps, so I ain't leaving no tracks. I'm about the Lord business. I ain't playing with them, and I'm standing on that. I got my foot on their neck. I got the world in my hands. I ain't even breaking a sweat. You not even a threat, I'm a soldier. Head on a swivel, I'm always in motion. He move like a coward, cause real soldiers don't show no emotion. They just do what they supposed to. Yeah, it's the Lord's army. These niggas fold under pressure. I ain't talking about origami. We went to trials like we was fighting the case for manslaughter. I learned to yak around. I put these hands on them. It's crazy they had dropped sword after you would stand for him. He couldn't endure to the end. His cover is hanging in headquarters. Yeah.
Hey, what's good, Zariah, man? What's up? Get your ass up. Oh, man, you always do. What's going on, man?
What's good, Red?
Hey, man, they was clowning you at work today, man. So? I mean, we watched the video a couple times, but we really couldn't tell if it was you.
Yo, how's your eye?
Oh, it's cool. God damn!
What's up, Op? What's up, Op? Yo, let me get one of them flyers, man. Man, I ain't giving you shit. You better get the hell out of here before Cat Pop come out here. Man, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that, man? I'm trying to come to class, man. Why you acting crazy?
Man, you need to go do that.
Man, I ain't giving him shit.
Man, what? Man, you ain't gonna give me shit. We need brothers to come to class.
Damn, man. Ite mayato me taro tato. Man, you fucking racist, man. Give me this goddamn flyer, man. You acting crazy, home. Man, fuck you. Oh, shit. Tebow, nigga.
What? Who?
Tebow.
Oh, damn, I ain't been to class in a minute. Shit. Oh, shit.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Red? Thanks for the bike. What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing. I thought you already collected the tires.
I did, but I want Red's 10%.
Stall him out.
What's up, Red? What you got on my ties, homie?
I ain't got nothing, man.
Oh, yeah. You got something.
I ain't got. Hey, man, that's messed up, man.
Shut your ass up or I knock your ass out.
Yo, Tebow, man, that's messed up, man. Give him his money back.
What money?
Right now.
Hey, man, why ain't y'all help me?
Yeah, man, I paid my tithes.
Man, that's fucked up. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all. What about the time he took the tires from me in Zariah's backyard? Oh, that was different.
Man, let's jump him.
Man, sit your ass down, man.
Man, I got mind control over Tebow. When he here, I pay my tithes. But when he leave, I pay my tithes.
Man, damn, man. I should have just paid my tithes, man.
Man, that nigga gonna cry in the car.
Should have paid his tithes.
Shit, real shit.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still get extensions. Switch on the big 30, sound like when it's spitting. Album so high, I had to give them an extension. One West till they bury me. Yeah, that's the commitment. Don't trust the soul, niggas perfect.
Yeah. Hey, clap it up, man. We back at it, man. You know what it is, man. It's the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, underneath Commanding General Yohana. You understand? It's Wednesday night law class. Wednesday night law class coming to you live from the 515. You did. So definitely hit the like button, hit the share button. You understand? So we can get the algorithm jumping. Let's get the algorithm jumping. So people here in the Iowa region can see that, guess what? This is the home of the truth. It is the home of the truth. The Christian pastor, he's going to lie to you all day. He's going to tell you, oh, it's okay to eat pork. Your Christian pastor going to tell you it's okay to celebrate Christmas. He going to tell you it's okay to leave your woman. You understand? And he going to tell you it's okay that you can be with your enemy. You understand? He going to tell you do as thou wilt. He going to tell you everything you want to hear, because that's what you wanted to hear anyway. You didn't want to hear the law of the Lord. So tonight is law class. You understand? And tonight's topic is dedication, because we are right now in the feast of dedication. This is what I think it's the seventh day of the feast of dedication. You understand? Tonight we're going to break down what is the feast of dedication and where it derived from, and why us in the ISUPK and Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans should acknowledge the feast of dedication during this time of the year. Not Christmas, not New Year's Eve, not none of that. You know what I'm saying? During this time of the year, not Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a fake ass Hanukkah. Hanukkah, how we should really say it. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Now that I'm thinking about it, Kwanzaa. Niggas just make up shit. Yeah, let's say, what is Kwanzaa? I don't even know how to spell the damn shit. Yeah, so right here, let me share my screen. If I could, Baba Kasha. Kwanzaa is a non-religious annual celebration of African American culture that takes place from December 26th to January 1st. So they made up a fake ass holiday. Some nigga did. Let's get the Wikipedia for it. Yeah, let's get it. And then the thing is, they really did it and mocked it off of Hanukkah, because they used the menorah. They used the 7 candlesticks. You know what I'm saying? But they say that the 7 candlesticks in a Kanara symbolizes the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. They literally made this shit up. So you can see her and all her voodoo witchcraft right there on that table. You know what I'm saying? They got the red, black, and green. But the red, black, and green came from some Pan-Africanism. You know what I'm saying? The red stands for the Indians, because you know they call Indians the red man. The green, well, hold on. The black stands for black people or Africans. And the green, you know what the green really stood for? Irish people. That's what they was trying to equate the green to. Matter of fact, let me get that. I'm kind of about to get all over the place already. Yeah. So hold on. Because that came from what's his name? Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. Let's get it. So Marcus Garvey. Listen, we doing this on the fly. The colors of the Pan-African flag designed by Marcus Garvey in 1920 have specific meanings. Red represents the blood shed by enslaved people and those fighting for liberation, as well as the shared blood of African people. Well, okay, that's what they say. I seen another one that was supposed to be about the Native Americans. Black represents Black people and their culture, as well as the strength of the community. Green represents the natural wealth of Africa. Listen, that's not it. Let me see if I can find the one. I'm telling you. See, I'm doing this on the fly. Doing this on the fly real quick. Because I remember researching this, where the green stood for Irish people. Let me see. Let me see, Salaki. We just going on the fly real quick. Anywho, just for time's sakes, I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'll definitely I'll next class I'm gonna get into it, because I really just thought about this just now. But it's definitely I know I read it. And if you could find that, bring it out. Let me see something real quick. Salaki, you guys bear with me. It's the same thing. This is the same thing. But anywho, guess what? At the end of the day, when it comes down to Kwanzaa, which is a fake ass holiday that they created, they mimicking Hanukkah. So let's go into what they did. Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st. You know what I'm saying? So it's a more than one day, similar to Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? But they actually did it right on purpose to be after December 25th, so they could still celebrate Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And Hanukkah is an 8-day feast. You know what I mean? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to Jay Snake the Great. What up? What up? But yeah, so Kwanzaa, you know what I'm saying? It says it was created by activist Maulana Karenga based on African harvest festival traditions from various parts of West, East, as well as Southeast Africa. There's even an acknowledgement of the customs of the Mizrahi Jewish people from Northern Africa. So the Mizrahi, listen, that's where they say Jewish, you understand? Because That's where they get the 7 candlesticks. But guess what? We know that the real 7 candlesticks comes from the Bible. So why would you go and create a whole nother religion? I mean, a whole nother holiday. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966. 21st century estimates placed the number of Americans who celebrated it. You know what I'm saying? From 500,000 to 2 million. That's a big ass difference. How you go from 500,000 to 2 million? You know what I'm saying? American black separatists organized a holiday of Kwanzaa during the aftermath of the Watts riots. You know what I'm saying? As non-Christian, specifically African American holiday. You understand? To give black people an alternative to existing holiday of Christmas. But yeah, you gave it an alternative, but you did it the day after Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Which is really you know what the real alternative is us going to the Bible. That's who we're supposed to follow, the Bible, not some old random shit you just made up in 1966. You know what I'm saying? When the scripture's been around for a millennia. So let's get to it, man. It's the Feast of Dedication. And this is where the candlesticks come from. The 7 golden candlesticks. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. If I could. It's all over the scriptures, but I'm just going to go to one. So people, especially for people who only are Old Testament only, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go to Revelations chapter 1. Revelations chapter 1. Let's just get it real quick while we're talking about it. Yeah, Revelations chapter 1 and verse 1. And it says, the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto me. So this is John the Revelator. He had a vision. Revelation meaning the revealing of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto me to show unto his servants things which must be shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ, and of all things that he saw. You understand? So let's just skip down. Let's get it right here. Let's go all the way down. Right here, verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. You understand? See, the 7 golden candlesticks represents the Spirit of the Lord, and also the 7 schools of the Most High God. You understand? Or the churches, how they call it in the Bible. You understand? But there's spirits that's behind the 7 golden candlesticks. So that's where they got in Kwanzaa. They switched it up, and then they gave you some red, black, and green bullshit. You understand? That's where they got that from. But biblically, it's the 7 golden candlesticks. They created a whole new fake holiday. But right now, we're going to break down Hanukkah. You understand? And Hanukkah is Hebrew for dedication. And why we're going to be dedicating ourselves. So for those who are only New Testament, they're like, well, we're in the New Testament. We don't do all that stuff no more because Jesus Christ this and Jesus Christ that. We're just in the New Testament. Well, let's go over here to John chapter 10. John chapter 10. And Let me see where we're gonna be at. Verse 22. John 10 and 22. You understand? And it says right here, and it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedications. You understand? What is dedication? Dedication is Hanukkah. That's how you say that in the Hebrew. Now, if you don't believe me, let's get that. Let's get the translation. Matter of fact, let me find that real quick. I gotta find that. It's like I'm over here eating and shit. But yeah, let's get it. Yep, let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, so yeah, sorry for that. So bear with me, folks. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get right here in the book of I think it's what is it, First Kings? Yeah, First Kings. Let's get First Kings. First Kings chapter 8. So matter of fact, get your pen and papers, take down these notes, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know that this ain't no fugazi. Yeah, let's get it. First Kings chapter 8. Let's get it. Let's get it. But we know that, okay, so Christ went to Jerusalem to do the Feast of Dedications. So why would he be going to the Feast of Dedication? Because this is what the Most High God commanded us to do. And well, more so, it was a custom of our people because of had to dedicate the temple back. So, but we're gonna get more deep into that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get First Kings chapter 8. Now this scripture really doesn't have nothing to do with the Feast of Dedication, but I'm just trying to show y'all the word dedication in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? But he was dedicating the temple right here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's go back. Let's find where the word did it. So anybody could do this. And when it comes down to the scriptures, you got to know that the Bible was translated from Hebrew into English. So this is where you get the words from. You know what I'm saying? What was that one scripture that you sent me? You know what I'm saying? Remember? Yep. So we're gonna show you what it is in the Hebrew. Let's get it real quick. I'm trying to find. No, the one in the Old Testament. The one in the Old Testament. Because I already brought up the John 10. Well, I know, but it's just that's not the point. Well, Kings and Chronicles is really the same thing, but yeah. So you said yeah, Yeah, so Feast of Dedication. And it says, also at the same time, Solomon kept the feast 7 days, and all Israel with him, a very great congregation from the entering in of Hamath unto the river of Egypt. And in the 8th day, they made a solemn assembly, for they kept the dedication. Right? So we click on that, and let's go to interlinear, and we're going to see what the word dedication means. Right here. Hanukkah. That's the word. You understand? So that's where you get the word Hanukkah from, is because it's called dedication, the dedication. You know what I'm saying? So right now we are in the midst of the Feast of Dedications, also called the Feast of Lights. You know what I'm saying? So now when we go back to John, let's go back to John and 10. And it says, and it was at Jerusalem, the Feast of Dedication. So Christ was keeping the Feast of Dedication. You dig? And it says, and it was winter. So we know that the Feast of Dedication is in the middle of winter time, and which is right now. You understand? So like you for the slow build up on that. But in the middle of the winter time, the Feast of Dedication is taking place, which is right now. We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't do the Kwanzaa. Yeah, no, we ain't doing Kwanzaa. That's a fake holiday. They made that shit up in the 1960s. From December 26th to January 1st. No, we ain't doing that. You know what we supposed to be doing? We supposed to be doing the dedications. That's right now. And this is in the New Testament, people. You understand? And who was doing it also? Verse 23. And Jesus walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. So Jesus, who everybody loves, of course, you know, that's our king. But all you fake ass Christians out there, you say you love Jesus so much. How come you don't celebrate the Feast of Dedications like Jesus did? I thought Jesus walked with me. Jesus walks with me. Yeah, well, he walked into the temple on the Feast of Dedications. So you should be doing that. You should be dedicating it. You understand? That's what we in right now. The Feast of Dedications. Don't do Kwanzaa. Don't be doing Christmas and New Year's and all that. What you're supposed to be doing is you're supposed to be in the Feast of Dedications. Now, what's also called Hanukkah, which I showed you in the Hebrew, that's what the translation of dedication is. Now, we know that the white man is the devil, and they stole our holiday, you know, our holy day, I should say. You know what I'm saying? They do 9 sticks. Like yeah, let's get that. Let's show how they perverted the word of the truth. Let's look at what their images for Hanukkah. They do 9 sticks. Look at that right here. Like Natazab said in the song, your menorah got 9 sticks. There's really only 7. You know what I'm saying? See, they perverted the word of the truth, and they put 9 sticks on it. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Look at their little small hats. They do 9 sticks. But what does the scripture say? He said he saw the voice that spoke with me, and I saw 7 golden candlesticks, not 9. Why are you doing 9 sticks? Because the white man is a devil. You understand? And how do we know that the white man is the devil? Let's go. Matter of fact, let's just pull it out. It says it right there. Let's go to Revelation chapter 3. Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. What does it say? Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Who's the synagogue of Satan? Ain't Satan the devil? Yeah. They say they are Jews and they are not. They do lie. They lied and say they are Jews and are not. That's exactly what they do. And they pervert the word of the Lord. And you know what they do? They give you 9 golden candlesticks. That's what they do. When in reality, how many candlesticks is there? 7. The synagogue of Satan, no, there's 7 golden candlesticks, not 9. Straight up. I pray you understand. And then, yeah, don't do a Kwanzaa, which sounds like a fake Hanukkah, because you want to be an African American. No, you can't be African and American. That, you know what? That's what's his name? That's Barack Obama. He's an African who happens to be American by citizenship. We are not African people. We are Israelites. And why did they create Kwanzaa? They created it. What does it say? Let's go. Well, they created it. Yeah, right here. Karinga said his goal was to give Black people an alternative to the existing holiday of Christmas. Hey, you had the right idea, but the wrong plan. Because guess what? Christmas was really the alternative to Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication. When you should have just opened up the Bible that's been sitting on your grandma's mantle your whole life. And it said it right there. Dedication. And guess what? Christ was doing the same thing. And what John 10:22, let's read it again. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, which is Hanukkah, and it was winter time. And Jesus walked into the temple in Solomon's porch. You dig? So the fake synagogue of Satan, they celebrate Hanukkah. You know what I'm saying? They stole our inheritance and they do what we're supposed to be doing while we're creating fake holidays and doing Christmas. But where did Hanukkah come from? Where did it come from? So let's go into it. Let's get to it. Now, to know where Hanukkah came from, the only place where it came from, the Feast of Dedications, you got to look into the Apocrypha. You understand? Because it's not in the Torah, it's not in the Tanakh, it's not in the Old Testament. You got to find it in the Apocrypha where it took place. So let's get it. So if people don't know, the Apocrypha is a book that was taken out by the Protestants during the time of, what was his name? Martin Luther. Martin Luther, the Protestants and all them, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to take out the Apocrypha. But if you get you a 1611 Bible, it's going to be right in the middle. It's going to be the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. And during the time of the Apocrypha time, this is when the Grecians were rising to power. The Grecians were in rising to power. after the Persian Empire. You understand? So this is all history. But they leave that part out because the white man is the devil. They don't want you to know the claim to fame of when the white man start running the world. But we're going to tell you right now. So let's get it. So let's go over here to the book of First Maccabees. Now you could, like I said, this is the King James Version Bible online, and we're going to get it. And it says, this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1. And it says, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, the king of Persia, the king of the Persians and Medes, and he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. So who is Alexander, the son of Philip? Everybody knows who that is. What do they call him? Let's get it. So this is when the white man started to rule the planet. And they've been holding charge Esau been holding charge ever since. Who is it? Alexander the Great. This is history, folks. So this is about 300 and something BC, before Christ. So before Alexander the Great, the Persians, who's the modern day Persians? That is the Iranians. The Persians right now are your modern day Iranians. You know what I'm saying? Like Aladdin and them. If I know y'all probably seen Aladdin, but that's that nation. They was running the planet. So at the end of in the Old Testament, the book of Malachi, you know what I'm saying? Then you had you went from the book of Malachi, which was around the time of the Persian Empire. Then you skip a whole empire and you go straight to the Roman Empire in the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 1. Christ was born during the time of the Roman Empire. So we're missing a whole empire. And what was that empire? It was the Grecian Empire. So let's get it. And it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, the king of Persians and the Medes, and he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Verse 2, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. So when Alexander the Great came up, he was conquering and conquering. He was going through, and he was a young man. Matter of fact, I think he was only in his 20s or something. But that's why they call him Alexander the Great. What does it say? Let's get it. Alexander the Third of Macedon. What does it say in the scriptures? This is how you know the Bible's real. Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian. Macedonian is like a land area. Macedonia. You dig? So Alexander of Macedon, Alexandrus, born this and this and that, most commonly known as Alexander the Great, was a king of the ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon. He succeeded his father Philip II. What does the Bible say? The Bible says the same thing. So this ain't no made up book. People think this is just made up. Like, oh, that's a white man's book. No, that's why they took this part out of your regular Bible. If you go to the store, go buy a Bible right now, this part's out of there because they don't want you to know about the white man's, the devil. You dig? So let's go back to the Wikipedia. He succeeded his father, Philip II, to the throne in 336 BC at the age of 20. And he spent most of his ruling years conducting a lengthy military campaign throughout Western Asia, Central Asia, and parts of South Asia and Egypt. By the age of 30, he created one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to northwestern India. So he created a vast empire. Let me see if I can get a map of that. There ain't no map in that. Anyway, but you get it. His empire stretched. So this is what the Bible's talking about right here in the book of First Maccabees chapter 1. And it says what? He made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. Verse 3, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. So he was going through conquering, and the white man, which is the devil, he was exalted and his heart was lifted up like, I'm a god. You understand? That's what all these heathens do. Once they do this and do that, they all of a sudden they become God now. You know what I'm saying? Verse 4, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. After these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die. So yeah, he ended up, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, he ended up dying from because I think he was like an LGBT person. You know what I'm saying? And he died of pretty much like the LBGT disease. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if hold on, let me see. Let's say how he died. It don't matter. You could do your own research because that's not really the point. Our point isn't about Alexander, but he ended up dying. You understand? Verse 6, wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So he's about to die. He's like, okay, he had 4 generals. You know what I'm saying? And he gave this portion to this one, this one to this one, this one to that one. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So they were sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So yeah, when the white man began to reign, guess what? Evils began to multiply. You understand? And verse 10, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, the son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 130 and 70th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. So a wicked root, this man Antiochus Epiphanes, he was a wicked out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And he began to rule because this is when the start of the Roman Empire was also about to be implemented. Run down. Well, that's really that on that. So Antiochus began to rule. Then you had coon ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, we could just read this, but this ain't the topic. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we had much sorrow. So you had like your Al Sharptons and your TD Jakes and your Kleplo Dollars and your Farrakhan's and all your fake leaders of Israel. they was like, man, look, the white man is in rule. We gotta go make a covenant. We gotta make treaties and covenants with them so we can be in a good standing. You know what I'm saying? So they was on some coon shit, pretty much. But let's just drop down. Let's drop down to verse 41. Because now you got to see that, okay, the Persians, they was ruling. Now the white man is starting to rule and they're taking over. They done took over and we're just in our own little spot in Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? In Israel. And we're being surrounded by the heathen. You know what I mean? But we always stick with ourselves. But then you got the coon niggas who's going up and making treaties with the heathen. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, yeah, let's keep getting that. And it says, verse 12. So this device pleased them well. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 12. So this device pleased them well. This is the fake Israelite coons who wanted to make a covenant with the heathen. So now they're forsaking the covenant of the Lord when the Lord told us we're supposed to be together. We're supposed to not deal with the heathen. We can only deal with the Most High God. Now they're breaching the contract with the Lord and they're making a new contract in the covenant with the heathen. You understand? So this is pretty much like integration. You could say that much. They're trying to integrate now because they see this is a test on us also. See, it don't matter if the so-called white man is ruling. You never supposed to break rank. You're supposed to stick to the code. And they didn't do that. Verse 13. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. So now they go to the king and they're able to do things like the heathens. You understand? So you get now. I hope you guys can understand what's going on. Us as a nation of Israel, you know what I'm saying? The so-called white man underneath Alexander the Great start expanding their empire. And then there is so much power that now the coon niggas in Israel start being like, well, shit, let's make an agreement with them. You know what I mean? If you can't beat them, join them. That's what they was like. They lost faith. When you ain't never supposed to sit there and be like, well, damn, they're getting great. Well, let's just join them then. No, you're supposed to stick with the Most High God because the Lord is your power. We could take down nations with a few people with the Lord behind us. That's the faith that we got to have. We can't break our faith thinking, oh, well, shit, man, they got this, they got that. Man, we might as well just join them. Nah, you can't do that. You got to stick with your faith because the Lord, hey, he'll rain fire from heaven for you, which has happened before. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep reading. Let's just jump all the way down. Let's jump down to verse 41, if I could. Matter of fact, let's just start at verse 39. Matter of fact, 40. And it says, as had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Now, who's the her? That's Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's Jerusalem. Well, let's just start at 38 just to get some context. It's so much that the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made a habitation of strangers and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left her. So now the so-called white man, after these heathen have made a covenant with the heathen. The coons made a covenant with the heathen. Now they got a right to just come in. They coming in and invading. It's gentrification. You know what I mean? Verse 39. And it says, her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning. So now when it came down to like the Feast of Tabernacles, the Passover, and all our holy days, it was mourning now. Because we supposed to be having these great days. And when it came about, those who were left was like, man, we ain't do, it's all bad. Because we're getting took over by the heathen. Verse 39, her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. Verse 40, as had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. Verse 41, moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. This is Christianity, folks. This is the mindset of Christians. Oh, we're all one. God loves everybody. You understand? There is no this, there is no that. We're all one people. But that's a goddamn lie. Because just like how I showed yesterday, guess what? You'll still be unalive as an inmate who's doing 12-year sittings and you're just trying to get over your time, and they'll kick you and stomp you to death and while you're an inmate, while you're handcuffed. You understand? But no, they want you to say, we're all one people. Verse 41, 1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. And that's just like the Tower of Babel. You understand? King what's his name? Nimrod. They had a one nation. Everybody spoke one language. And guess what happened? The Lord separated everyone. The Lord never wanted everyone to be one nation. The Lord doesn't say we all should come together and sing Kumbaya. That's a lie. That's a lie that the heathen want you to believe that. Because they want you to come into the God loves everybody and we're all one people while they got their foot on your neck. While they rule over you. When guess what? What did the Lord told us? Hold on, let's get it. Let's get it. The Lord didn't tell us we should all be one people. Nah, he didn't tell us that. Let's get to the classic scripture. Let's go over here to the book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Salakia. And it says 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Above all people. You understand? Not half of the people, not that, oh, we should all be equal in this and that. No, he said we are above all people. But guess what does the white man who's the devil want to do? The white man is the devil. What does he say? He said we should all be one people. No, that goes exactly against the Lord. You understand? And then also, let's go back up in Deuteronomy. Verse 2. And it says, And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them, and thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show any mercy unto them. We should never make a covenant with the heathen. But what did the wicked niggas, the coon ass niggas want to do? Let's jump back up in 1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 10. I mean, not verse 10, Salakia. Hold on, what was I at? Yeah, verse 11. And it says, what? In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go make a covenant with the heathen. Now listen, if we were sticking to the script, what did the Lord told us not to do? He told us to not make a covenant with them. Deuteronomy 7:2. You dig? But after they made a covenant with them and Maccabees, you jump down. Now listen, you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. And guess what? King Antiochus said, oh, we're all one people. Verse 42. And everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yeah, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. That's what happened. We went into Christianity, folks. That's Christianity. Where we're all one people and we're all one. That's Christianity. This is the birth of the idea of Christianity right here. And really, honestly, I'll take that back. That idea has been around since Babylonian times. They just keep regurgitating the same thing over and over, even in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Underneath Nimrod in the Tower of Babel, everybody was one people. You understand? And then they even made a law that we can't even be called ourselves a Jew. Matter of fact, is that in the same chapter? I think this is it coming up. But it says, let's just keep reading. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. Look, now we got to follow the law of the land. That's what they want us to do. They want us to follow their laws. They don't want us to be our own people. They don't want us to be separated, which is the same thing as being holy. That's what the word holy means. The word holy means to be separated. You dig? Verse 45, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifices and drink offerings in the temple, that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days. So now they didn't even let us keep the feast days. They didn't want us to celebrate this. They want us to follow their shit. They want us to follow Christmas and do wickedness and the 4th of July. They don't want you to celebrate the Feast of Dedications. They don't want you to follow the Most High God. Verse 46, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people. Now we're polluted. Verse 48, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. Now they wanted us to stop circumcising our children and make their souls abominable with all manners of uncleanness and profanation. Verse 49, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. Man, listen, after all this, listen, now we done forgot the law of the Lord. Now we eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. We ain't care about circumcision. You know what I'm saying? We don't follow none of our laws. Now you can sleep with your homie's wife. Matter of fact, you can swap wives now because the Romans and the Grecians, they were some freaks. They'll do what was it like on all their little holidays, they would just have freak offs like P. Diddy. What do you think P. Diddy got it from? It was a freak off. They've been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Verse 50. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. So listen, if you didn't follow the Antiochus Epiphanes, man, you die. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people, hey, they was just going ahead and following with the program. Verse 53. But then you got some that said, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee for succor. So you had some niggas like the wicked ones in the verse 10 that said, man, listen, we're going to join with the heathen. And then you had the ones that wanted to stay with the truth, and they went in hiding pretty much. You know what I'm saying? They was in caves and catacombs or wherever they could be in the wildernesses, and they was just like, listen, we're just going to follow the Lord over here. They done got drove out of the temples, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? And it says, verse 54, it says, now the 15th day of the month Caslu, in the 145th year, they set up abomination of desolation upon the altar and builded idol, Salakia. They set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar and builded idol altars throughout the cities of Judah on every side. So now they're just putting up their little fake gods. You know what I'm saying? They got the god of Saturn, the god of January, all their little fake gods all over. Their pantheons of gods. And they're just desolating our whole, they're just like I said, it was gentrification. Now they're living in our shit. You know what I'm saying? But the list goes on. I could read the whole chapter, but I'm not finna get too deep into it. But the white man is so much the devil. Let's go right here. Verse 60. At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women, that they cause their children to be circumcised. So if you was circumcising your child, they'll kill you. If you was trying to keep the law of the Lord, they'll kill you. Verse 61, and they hang the infants about their necks and rifled their houses and slew them that had circumcised them. You understand? Listen, if you was trying to follow the Most High God, they would kill you and the kid. That's how you know that the white man is the devil. They did not want you to follow anything that had to do with being an Israelite. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that real quick. I thought that was coming up. Let me see, Salakia. Let me see. I think that's in the Maccabees. I'm trying to find it. Bear with me, Israel. Bear with me. Let me see if I can find that. Anywho, yeah, I can't find it real quick. I can't find it. But anyway, so there was a point in time that where it became illegal to call yourself a Jew. If you proclaim to be a Jew, hey, listen, you had to denounce your whole heritage pretty much. You understand? But this is what was happening. So after Alexander the Great, and then after he died, Antiochus Epiphanes, he began to rule, and they started ransacking Jerusalem. And it started with the coon ass niggas who wanted to make a covenant with the heathen. You know what I'm saying? If they would have never did that, then we could have had a stronghold and we could have fought it off. And the Lord would have been with us. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is always with us if we're with him. You dig? But that was going down. So they started profaning the temples. They putting idols everywhere, and it was just all bad. So let's go over here to 1 Maccabees chapter 4 now. So this is the history. This is the history of where it all started at and why eventually we started to celebrate Hanukkah. So giving you the history behind it, they ransacked Jerusalem. They started sacrificing swine on the altars and putting up idols all over. You know what I'm saying? And they're just profaning the whole everything. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here to 1 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 36. And it says, then said Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomfited. Let us go up to cleanse and dedicate the sanctuary. So this this is a whole fast forward. So eventually you had a family of which were called the Maccabean family. You know what I'm saying? They started rising up against the Grecians and everyone, and they fought against it. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely ended up prevailing. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord was on their side. So after that, you know what I'm saying, they started winning certain battles or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like right here, it says, verse 23, it says, then Judas returned to spoil the tents where they got much gold and silver and blue silk and purple of the sea and great riches. Verse 24. And this they went home and sung a song of thanksgiving and praised the Lord in heaven because it is good, because his mercy endured forever. Thus Israel had a great deliverance that day. So they won that battle. You understand? Verse 26. Now all the strangers that had escaped came and told Lysias what happened. Verse 27. Who, when he heard thereof, was confounded and discouraged, because neither such thing has he would word done unto Israel, nor such thing as the king commanded him will come to pass. So they won a great battle. You know what I'm saying? Because you had righteous men, you know what I'm saying, who stood up against it, and the Lord was on their side. You dig? But let's get to the point. Verse 35. Now when Lysias saw his army put to flight, and the manliness of Judas's soldiers, and how they were ready either to live or to die valiantly. he went into Antiochia. So listen, Judas and his soldiers, they didn't listen. They were men of war. They was ready to die for the cause. It didn't matter. It's ride or die. We're doing this for the Lord and for our people. And that's how we're supposed to be right now. You understand? You ain't gonna see your enemy. And first of all, you gotta figure out who the enemy is. Your enemy isn't JoJo and them down the block. You know what I'm saying? Your enemy is the white man, the heathen, and all the other nations, the East Indians, etc., etc. You dig? And you're supposed to be able to ride and die for the Most High God. Don't fold and say, well, we're not going to celebrate our holy days. We're not going to do this and do that because we're getting persecuted. No, you're supposed to stand ground. You understand? Verse 35, though. First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 35. Now, when Lysias saw his army put to flight in the manliness of Judah's soldiers and how they were ready either to live or die valiantly, he went to Antiochia and gathered together a company of strangers and have made his army greater than it was. He purposed to come again into Judea. So now he's like, man, well, shit, now I gotta go get more people on deck. Verse 36, then said Judas and his brethren, behold, our enemies are discomfited. Let us go up to cleanse the dead and dedicate the sanctuary. Upon this, all the hosts assembled themselves together and went into Mount Zion. Verse 38, and when they saw the sanctuary desolate and the altar profane, the gates burned up, the shrubs growing in the courts as in a forest or in one of the mountains, and the priest's chambers pulled down, they rent their clothes and made great lamentation and cast ashes upon their head. So now they done won the battle finally, and now they're like, man, let's go, because you got to remember, a lot of our people ended up leaving Judea, but now they're like, man, we got to take back over our spot. You know what I'm saying? And they seen how desolate it was. Things is knocked over, this and that. It was just the heathen had been here. And they rent their clothes and made great lamentation. That means they was mourning for it. They was crying like, man, this is fucked up. Verse 40, and fell down flat to the ground upon their faces and blew an alarm with the trumpets and cried toward heaven. So now we, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, making lamentation, meaning we mourning because we're like, damn, our temples destroyed, our homelands messed up, but we done won this battle though. You understand? Verse 41, then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress until he had cleansed the sanctuary. So he chose priests of blameless conversation, such as had pleasure in the law, who cleanse the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stones into an unclean place. So while they was cleaning the temple up, listen, he also had brothers on the outside banging. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that could nobody enter back in. You know what I'm saying? Let's go down some. Let's just get straight to the point. Let's go to verse 50. Matter of fact, let's go back up some. Verse 46. It says, and laid upon the stones in the mountain of the temple and the convenient place until there should come a prophet to show what should be done with them. Verse 47. Then they took whole stones according to the law and built a new altar according to the former. Verse 48. And made up the sanctuary and the things that were within the temple and hollowed the courts. They made also new holy vessels, and into the temple they brought the candlestick. So what are we talking about? We're talking about this is the day of dedication, the candlestick. So they brought the candlestick into the temple because the heathen had defiled it. They broke everything down. They broke the altars up. So now they're rededicating the temple to the Most High God because they won the victory over the heathens. You understand? The Grecians, after Antiochus Epiphanes, and it was 7 golden candlesticks. So let's go back over here. How many candlesticks was it? 7 golden candlesticks. Revelations 1 and 1. 1 and 12. Not your 9 golden candlesticks like the fake Jewish people do, the small hats. The small hats are the one that profaned the temple in the first place. They're Romans. They're Edomites, Idumeans. And guess what? This is what we're supposed to come back to. Not Kwanzaa, because you want to give people an alternative to Christmas. So you created a fake Hanukkah with Kwanzaa, or however you say it. Let's go back. First Maccabees chapter, we're in 4. 4 verse 48. 49. They made also new holy vessels, and into the temple they brought the candlestick and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense and the table. Verse 50. And upon the altar they burnt incense, and the lamp that they were upon the candlestick, they lighted it, that they may give light in the temple. So that's why you see brothers and sisters lighting the candlesticks on Hanukkah. So because it's a rededication towards the temple. And what does the candlestick represent? The 7 spirits of the Lord. So everything in the that's written aforetime is written for our knowledge. There's a physical sense to everything, and then there's also a spiritual sense. You understand? So the candlestick was always meant for something. And what was that meaning? It was for the spirits of the 7 spirits in the churches of the Lord. You understand? And the candlestick was always there. And this is why we have the menorah. Well, nowadays, what people call the menorah. You dig? So that is a symbol of the Most High God and our people, Israel. Just like the Dawadah, like you see right here. Yeah. You see that right here? That's the Dawadah. That's the seal of David. You know what I'm saying? You got the candlestick. That represents our nation. You understand? Right there. This is what it's all about, folks. So don't be ashamed to rock your shield or your signet or your menorah. This is your, take back what's yours. Because the white man profaned it. And then they made 9. That's what the Jewish man did. They profaned our temple. They profaned everything. Let's keep reading. And it says, verse 51. Furthermore, they set the loaves upon the table and spread out the veils, and finished all the works which they had begun to make. Verse 52. Now on the 25th day, the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Caslu, in the 148th year, they rose up bedtimes in the morning. You understand? So in the 9th month, in the 25th day, which because really that's according to the Hebrew calendar, which we was on, this is when everything starts, the Feast of Dedication. Verse 53, and offer sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings which they have made. Verse 54, look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with songs and cisterns and harps and cymbals. So now we dedicated the temple back to the Most High God. You understand me? After it was profaned by the heathen, the so-called white man, they came in and they ransacked our temple. They ransacked Jerusalem and Judea, and we finally won the strongholds, and we rededicated the temple back to the Most High God. You understand? Lit up the candlestick to give light so we can dedicate our sanctuary to our power. You understand? All the coons and everybody, it was a wrap for them. And shout out to the Maccabean family for doing such things. You understand? Verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. So what is it? It's the dedication. You understand? We're supposed to keep the Feast of Dedication 8 days. And that's what we're doing right now. You're doing, you guys want to eat black-eyed peas and celebrate New Year's because it's a new year. But no, what you're supposed to be doing, you're supposed to be dedicating your temple back to the Most High God. Now, let's go to the spiritual aspect of it. Let's go. So let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 3. First Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. So, and back in those days, we read that the so-called white man desecrated our land, desecrated our temple. We won certain battles, and after we won those battles, we rededicated the temple back to the Most High. You understand? Verse 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. And it says this. It says, know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth within you? You understand? If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. For the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. So now, so we know the physical aspect of it. The Most High God gave us a tabernacle, a temple in the past. You understand? But you need to know that you are the temple of God. And guess what? The white man has desecrated your temple. You was eating pork. You was doing drugs. You was doing all types of whoredom and this and this and that. But now that you know that you done beat the stronghold and you come into this truth, you know what you should do? Rededicate the temple of the Most High God back to the Most High God. And what is the temple? The temple is you, your body, your mind, your spirit. You got to rededicate yourself. So every year when we come into this Feast of Dedications, and then also, you know what I'm saying, you could redecorate your house or the schools, like, you know what I'm saying, each brother's zones that rededicate and redecorate and this and that. the school, but it's also about yourself. You understand? You need to rededicate every year. Dedicate yourself to the Most High God. And it shouldn't even be about just one day. You should always continually do it. You know what I'm saying? But right now, because we came out of the world, we're dedicating ourselves back to the Most High God. You understand? And guess what? Christ did the same thing. Christ was in the Feast of Dedications also. What does it say? And it was at Jerusalem during the what? The Feast of Tabernacles. That's what Christ was doing, the same thing in the temple, in Solomon's porch. So why are you not doing the Feast of Tabernacles? Well, I mean, the Feast of Dedications. Why are you celebrating Christmas? You should be doing the Feast of Dedications. You understand? And dedicating your temple back to the Most High God. You understand? Stop celebrating Christmas. Stop celebrating 4th of July and New Year's Eve and doing all types of madness and hating your brother and hating your sister. You know what I'm saying? Come back to the Most High God's laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's where we're at. Back to 1 Maccabees chapter 4 and verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. And they decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold and with shields, and the gates and chambers they renewed and hanged the doors upon them. So like I said, during this time, listen, in your crib or wherever you got a school, listen, and yourself, you're gonna rededicate everything to the Most High God. Do it for the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? Verse 58. Thus were there very great gladness among the people, for the reproach of the heathen was put away. And that's what we got to do. We got to put away the reproach of the heathen, because we've been desolate from the heathen. They took us down. They sold us into captivity. They made us follow their religion. You understand? What does it say? They killed our children. What verse 60? 1 Maccabees 1 and verse 61. They hanged the infants about their neck and rifled the houses and slew them that had been circumcised. You understand? They want us to follow their religion. That's what they wanted us to do. 1 Maccabees 1 and verse 41. Moreover, the king wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. They tell you that we're all equal. We're all one people. Yeah. They desecrated us. Verse 43. Yeah. Many also of the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed it unto their idols and profaned us. Yeah, you guys, we profane the Sabbath day every Sabbath day. You don't do the Sabbath day. You consent to their religion. You do exactly what the heathen want you to do. So right now it's time for you to wake up. It's high time to wake out of sleep. And guess what? Dedicate the temple of the Lord back to the Lord. You understand? And that's what we're in right now. Moreover, Judas and his brethren, this is 1 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 59. Judas and his brethren, the whole congregation of Israel, ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 5 and 20th day of the month Caslu, with mirth and gladness. So you definitely need to be doing the Feast of Dedication, because this is what our forefathers ordained. And not even just that, guess what? Jesus, Yahushua did the same thing. I pray you understand. Where was we at? Where was that at? Oh, I think I went out of it. Yeah, anyway, in John chapter 10. But with that being said, hey, come back to the Most High God, man. Dedicate your temple back to the Most High God. And ye are the temple of the Lord, like it says in 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. You understand? And don't continue in the ways of the heathen. Be not astonished at the ways of the heathen either. And don't be following Kwanzaa with their fake golden candlestick. You understand? Don't be following Christmas with the Christmas tree. None of that. You understand? Hey, come back to this truth, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. Yahweh Shema Shem Shah. You understand? But with that being said, Israel, hey, this is the ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, underneath Commandant General Yohana, 1969, Harlem, New York. You understand? Any brother and sister who's a new brother and sister wants to come into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They'll be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. And after that 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, that's a commandment. You can find that in the book of Numbers, chapter 8. Numbers chapter 18 and 21. Malachi chapter 3, 8 through 10. That means a tenth in the Hebrew, and that's 10% any increase. You can get that to the Treasury Department or the teacher, Salakia. A priest fund is not mandatory. You know what I'm saying? You can give that to a free will offering. You know what I'm saying? If you like the lesson or whatnot, you could definitely hit us up on the Cash App. The Cash App will be $ ISUPK Iowa 515. You can see that at the bottom of the screen right there. And the upcoming Holy Convocations, we got what's next? The Feast of Purim. The Feast of Purim is coming up. And then, of course, after that, we got the Lord's 56th annual Passover. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for that. That's April 12th. You definitely, if you want to make it to the Passover, you definitely want to get your hotel information and everything on deck. That's what you want to do, because April 12th will be coming up soon. It'll be here before you know it. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to put everything in alignment for that. And they're gonna have the all black party, the slaughtering of the lambs, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, etc., etc. You dig? But what else is there? I think that's the only thing coming up. But yeah, definitely you want to get your spot in the hotels, man. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, April 12th, 2025. But with that, Imagine, which means to stand. We're gonna give a courtesy salute to Akim, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine Barak, Yahaba Shinel Shabarakatah, Yahmatah Sar, needs a turn. Sister, we're gonna give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Imagine needs to stand. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Barak, Yahaba Shinel Shabarak, Yahaba Shamar Alatham by Shinel Shah.
Yahweh Shamar Alpha Bashim Shai.
Yahmatah Classic Smith.
Put that gun down, son, and get knocked out like your father used to.
D, off of a nigga, right? D.
Yo, Cap. You know that nigga T-Bone had Red's bike for like 2 weeks, right?
He told me, yeah.
So listen, we out there shooting dice and shit. Me, T-Bone, Knock.
Roll your dice, nigga. Come on, bro.
Yo, man, listen. I'm winning so much, I'm gonna need another nigga to count it for me.
All right, nigga.
Yeah,
Roll
man.
them dice.
Yeah, 9. I won.
You what?
I love.
Here, roll the dice.
Yo, T-Bo.
Here. Here, hold on, money.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, nigga.
Bruh, tripping, man. You talking about he want them breakdowns from the class the other day. You know I wasn't even tripping.
What breakdowns?
The precepts, the one I was asking you about.
Oh, those precepts. I didn't know you wanted them. They're right here, homie. Follow me.
Word. Yeah. Word, man. Appreciate it, man. You know, we didn't do a group or anything. We still want West. We just gonna go by a different name.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! You got knocked the fuck out! Oh, shit! This nigga, yo! God damn!
What you want, some too, young man? No.
Man, I told you about coming around and messing with One West, man. They not crazy. They love everybody. Just a fucking